star that felt like it was at an energy around where I was processing my sexual abuse and trying to figure out how to forgive that from my heart.
So that energy is contained at that star?
Yeah, and then I can't remember.
Okay, well, it sounds like that's a good place to go if you're comfortable. So if you want to just keep breathing.
What I did remember is that I wanted to forgive first, and then I didn't want to feel angry. But I was listening to my higher self first, and that I knew that I would eventually come to a place of forgiveness, and that in a sense of all the lessons in my life, that this didn't actually hurt that bad, and it wasn't that big of a deal, and the reward is much greater than the pain caused.
That's pretty awesome.
So it felt easy to just shrug it off, because I knew that was going to be the initial goal anyway.
You knew that before you came?
I guess I'm talking about a time where I felt where I guess around 26 or 27 when I knew had to confront the issue and that it was real. I probably knew before I came. And also, that's what happened. After that, I came to a different star where I was dead, or around that age, 26 and 27, I had died.
So is this, do you think this is like a
Different timeline?
Different timeline, yeah.
So I think I just didn't know how to deal with it because it felt very quiet after. It felt like a big storm and then the calm. And then I didn't know how to behave or act because I didn't know that the second part.
You didn't know which part, that you were dead?
Well, it felt like maybe it was the first time the timeline shifted and I was living this life. Like I'd experienced this life before. And I've always gotten up to that point around age 26 or 27. And before would have committed suicide or overdosed or drank and did something stupid or somehow I just wouldn't have survived. This was the first life that I survived.
That's pretty cool. It's interesting because 27, there's that 27 club where a lot of people do commit suicide and overdose and all that. And it sounds like you almost...
27 and then to even like 31, like there was a ruffle of patterns everything was trying to break it and stop this lifetime because I don't know what happens afterwards. So maybe like my higher self and my higher wisdom was a little scared because we don't know what's going to happen now.
So maybe you were on kind of a time loop, almost like reliving this life until you could get
figure out
past.
The puzzle.
That's interesting. It's like you're trying to figure out how to get past that 26 to 31 time frame, but once you get past it, you don't know what happens. So it's almost like that's the goal, but once you reach the goal, it's less safe because it's less known in a way.
Mhm.
Interesting. So do you feel like that the dead star is kind of like the place where you kept ending up, and then you would maybe go back and repeat the process or something? And now you're finally moving to another star, or tell me more about that.
Yeah, I just feel like I fell and don't know where to go. I don't know where the next star is.
Okay,
So kind of floating.
well, that's good. So keep floating. That's a good place to be in. And then this would be a good time to take some deep breaths and allow yourself to relax even deeper.
I think that's what it is. The floating scares me. Because in my childhood, when I was floating in a space like this, it was below the fourth dimension, not above it.
Mm.
And so it feels like a very tight hold around my heart chakra because I'm trying to protect it from getting hurt. And it's very hard for me to trust in the unknown.
So the floating feeling it's almost a trigger, like back to, is that where maybe you would go when you disassociated?
It's almost a trigger, but in my higher self knowing, like my higher wisdom knows that nothing bad is going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing actually that's hurtful that's happening is the fear
Mm-hmm.
and the holding on to and trying to protect my heart from getting hurt.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because I don't want to break again. Because I'm afraid if I go there again emotionally, then I would die.
Okay. So this is a really good time to call in your higher self, your guides, any angels that want to step in, any beings of light and higher frequency, highest frequency, any benevolent beings who want to come in. Please come in now and allow Sarah to feel your presence. And if and when you feel anybody, you can let me know what you experience. And we would like anybody to come forward who has, as part of their job, the care of Sarah's heart and the ability to help her remove this blockage around her heart in a safe and easy way.
There's like a being that looks like me around my age, maybe a little bit younger, and she's a red light energy. It's like a root and sacral chakra energy, and fiery, and ran through me into the front to try to protect my heart.
That's pretty cool. So she's kind of like a light being, but you know that her energy is about similar to your age, kind of.
Yeah, but it feels also without the stability, there is fear. And when I'm not stable, she's not connecting to my higher self. There's like a block.
Do you think she's an aspect of you?
Mm-hmm.
So she's someone that helps protect your heart, but she also has a separation from your higher self?
Yeah, she's very focused on the three-dimensional world.
Okay.
And that's, I think, what got me through it. And very rational.
So would you call her a protector being? Like a heart
Like
protector?
a fire protector.
Okay. And does she have a name?
We're not going to name her just from my past trauma.
Okay. That's good.
I don't want to bring up multiple personalities.
Okay. Okay, so she's an aspect of you that is a fiery energy.
Fiery energy.
Okay. And she's a protector. And she is focused on third dimensional, protecting you from third dimensional experiences that you don't want.
Yeah, kind of like a fighter.
Like a warrior.
Warrior, yeah. That can deal with three-dimensional energies. Like finicky people that try to hurt me. She protects my heart.
Okay.
When someone's trying to hurt my feelings or says something, that's the fiery voice that can stand up myself, and there is self-love in there.
And you can feel self-love from her? Okay, that's great. So she's actually addressing one of the things you set forth in your intention. Okay.
There's also like a green being coming forth now.
Okay.
That looks similar to the red being. Looks like me, around my age, a little younger. And she's like the earth being, and green and connected to my heart. Centered yet grounded.
That's cool. Heart being centered and grounded.
And connected to the Gaia heart and Gaia energy. And that reminds me that the world is beautiful. And Gaia loves people, and Gaia loves plants, and Gaia loves humanity overall, and believes in humanity still.
So is she almost interpreting or translating Gaia? Like it sounds like this energy has like an inside knowledge of what Gaia's consciousness. Like it's very connected to the point where she can actually talk for Gaia in a way.
And I think it's connected to my birth and my Virgo identity.
Okay.
Like I've had this energy with me since birth.
That's cool.
And I do get, there is good in my mother from this Virgo energy. That is a good reminder. She still had this love and connection to what she thought of as God, but I could tell was from a source energy. And I do remember feeling that and getting that from her, so that's something I can feel grateful for.
That's beautiful. And so this green aspect, this heart Gaia aspect, it's interesting because that energy is connected to Gaia, and Gaia is a mother figure. And so it's kind of interesting that your mother is also connected to this green heart energy. You know, it's like Mother and Mother Earth, and seeing the source light that exists in these beings, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like allowing you to see that aspect and to feel connected to that. Is there anything about how this being moves, or like you said that the fire one sort of ran to the front and protected? Is this...
Yeah, the green kind of flows, and it feels like she has green light and kind of vines energy from her arms.
Mm-hmm.
She's able to touch everything with like a healing and a forgiving energy and an understanding energy. Like her hands are like roots of a tree,
That's cool.
but flowy and glowy and green.
So she has like
And
vines.
like flowers and like this green glow around her face, but also it's like flowers in her hair.
And something we like to do in this space is to send gratitude to the beings that show up. So thank you to both of these aspects for coming forward. Is there anybody else immediately that you can see or feel that might want to come forward?
There's like this blue light that's shooting through like a crystal, like a quartz crystal, and blue light that is like like a lightning bolt,
Okay.
an electric crystal, and is shooting through my third eye. It feels like a very powerful manifestation ability that I've had, that I can feel like I know how to activate it, and an ability that I've learned through with several of the stars that feels familiar.
So when you say several of the stars, you mean other lifetimes in other places, one of these other stars? Like you feel like you've had this ability throughout other lifetimes? Learned through several stars, okay. And it's this is coming from inside your third eye out, the beam of light. Okay. So it's something that you are, it's like a visual manifestation light. Okay. And is it something that has been online in this lifetime, or is it something that you're just remembering and turning on now?
I feel like I've had it throughout this lifetime, but didn't understand it and didn't feel worthy of it, and wrapped vanity and around it, and felt like I was being vain for wanting it, or thinking that it was working, and thinking it came from a place of power and control rather than love. That's the confusion.
And do you feel like you're still in that place, or that's something that's a chapter that's wrapping up and you're beginning to trust it and open to it as a positive gift? Or are you still struggling?
I feel like that could be, it could shift into that different timeline. I have to figure out how to switch it into that timeline, or to change my belief system about it in order to activate it.
Okay, so I would like to invite Sarah's higher self to either begin to talk or just to start sending her some energy, and allow this energy to be sent through her heart, and then allow this energy to move up through her throat and connect this energy from her heart through her throat to her third eye. And allow this pathway from the heart to be completely connected to this third eye manifestation, crystal blue light. And so we're creating a new pathway that connects that energy of the manifestation ability with the energy of the heart. And all of the beings that work with Sarah's heart, including the fiery red light girl and the green light girl, they can send whatever heart energy they have into the third eye manifestation space, so that those two places start to become one.
Yeah, the girls are working really hard and working around the heart, and feels like they're doing a little massage around the upper right corner of my heart.
That's cool.
Working with love and force to open and soften the heart and throat energy. And there is connection with my higher self, and reminding myself that this blue light energy is good and comes from a place of oneness and a place of love and a place of intention. And I may have turned it off because I was using it for not things of the highest greater good, for more of materialistic things commingled with what I thought I wanted. Like being the pop star, famous singer, and having lots of money, frivolous spending, pools, and glamour, and not from just a materialist world, and wrapping myself in my ego and self-worth through material things. So I did turn it off. Again, from a place of self-love and self-protection. or remembering what true self-love feels like, and not living life through your ego, with a weak ego that needs more and more things to feel full and feel a life full. Love and attention, and needing also attention from other people to verify that I am good, and letting go of that.
So it was from a place of self-love that you turned it off in this lifetime. And so...
And I think I did it at a very young age, because I knew I'd go through some battles, and I would get shooken up. So I knew I wasn't ready to activate it until I cleared out the abuse that I went through, because it does give yourself mixed messages of what you want and what you desire.
Age that you were connected to your higher self, knowing about this.
Yes.
Do you have any?
In the dirt pit.
That's when you closed it?
Yes. And it felt good. And I felt the green lady present. She was with me when we did it. She comforted me.
That's nice.
Got confused. I was introduced to this green light energy at such a young age that when Paris came out, also for a protector, it's like a fake energy of feeling passive and low and submissive and not empowered. I think I felt disempowered when I felt not able to manifest, meaning not able to control my life. So there was some confusion there. Connected manifestation with control. And in order to survive, I had to act passive and behave like the good one.
So it was a survival choice, though. So would you say that Paris was a necessary step?
Yes. I think I was just in her energy too long. I forgot a sense of who I was and thought that that's who I am.
That's great. It's interesting.
I got a chill through my heart.
Just now? When you said that's who I am? Because you know it's not, or?
I know it's not. Is this a shield?
Do you think that the Paris energy is gone, or does she need to be helped to leave completely, or integrate, or?
I think I'm letting her go. disintegrating. This is just the first time I realized that it's not who I am.
Does it feel okay that she's disintegrating?
Yes, it feels good. It feels right.
Okay.
The persona, like our type. Persona is not your personality. It's like an impersonation.
Almost like a mask or something.
A mask to survive. Yeah.
So it almost doesn't, it's almost not even a real being. It's like a costume or something. So, if Paris came out when the blue light was shut off, is there a connection to letting go of Paris and the blue light coming back on?
Yeah, I think that's what's happening now.
I love that. And are the girls still working on your heart? And how are they working on your heart? They're putting light, you said, and massaging?
Just massaging out the knots.
So just allow those girls to finish doing their work for now. And allow yourself to begin to release this scene. And you're just going to begin to float away from the stars and float back towards the light that you traveled here in. And you can travel in any way that you feel comfortable. And when you find that light, you can come back through that portal. And then allow yourself to find your way back to that open space. And find your way back to your body. And as you align your energy back inside your form, you can just breathe for a moment and feel the expansion of your heart. And allow this new state and this new work that's been done to sink in completely. And in closing, I would like to thank the energies and beings and entities that came through today to work with Sarah. And to thank our teams collectively. And so you can allow yourself to wiggle your fingers and toes or begin to come back to your waking state of consciousness.